Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Well, I am still working on destashing some of my craft supplies, so I've been making snippet strips. And these are going to be for sale right here on my YouTube channel. So I want to show you what I have made. This one measures 20 inches. And well, it's probably about 21 with all the frou-frou, with all the embellishments. So let me show you what I have done here. So on the end, I've got some word clusters and buttons. Here's a boho bead dangling there, which you could remove if you wanted to put it on something else. I've just got all kinds of cluster things. Here's another sewing themed word. I've got a butterfly here that I made, paper flowers, these flowers that I made out of fabric and lace, doily pieces, it's got burlap pieces, it's got some vintage pictures. This one says gentleman, this one says precious, isn't she cute? And some more flowers that I made, some inchies. I even put one of my journal pens with a little dangle is hanging in here, and again, that is removable. If you wanted to take it off and put it on something else, you could. It's got just some jewelry pieces and just lots and lots of fluff and frou-frou. So this one measures 20 inches, and this one is extra wide, so it's a good 4 inches wide. So 20 inches long and 4 inches wide, and I am going to call this snippet strip number 1. If you are interested, please comment below or send me a message. Okay, here we are on snippet strip number 2. Another very, very wide one. This one is closer to 5 inches wide. It's also about 20 inches long, and this is the deep purples. Now, most of these are the reddish purples, although on the video it looks more like a bluish purple. It's really more of a reddish purple, especially that right there. And see, that looks just as blue purple, but it's not. It's a reddish purple. I apologize for the lighting changing the color of what it really is. It's so pretty. I've got a boho bead hanging here, and on the end of this boho bead is a little charm, and it's a mama kitten, and she is carrying her baby kitten in her mouth. Isn't that sweet? There's paper roses, there's prima flowers, there's organza sheer flowers. I've got pieces of embroidery, things that I took apart. It's got gold metallics in it. It has flower stamens, gold rhinestones, clear rhinestones, beautiful beadwork. Look how pretty that piece of lace right there is. I love that. Gorgeous little pieces here. Let's see. Don't hide that. I want to see that. Oh, it's got a little inchy that's hanging from a bulb pin right here. Just a little dangle going on there. And right here, and it's almost hidden. I didn't really mean to hide it, but it's another one of my journal pens with a dangle. It's got a little dangle hanging right there. So it is also removable if you wanted to. So this is snippet strip number 2. It is absolutely stunning. Okay, so here we are, snippet strip number 3. Oh, I just wish you could see how pretty this is. I'm going to have to work on my lighting because the lighting is just not doing this thing justice. This one is 26 inches long, so it's 6 inches longer than the other, and it's about 3 inches wide. So it's a narrower strip, but it is longer. I have a little dangle here. It's got a little charm that says W. It says lovely. It's beads on it here. I've got cameos throughout this one. Some vintage ephemera, some vintage silk. These are silk pieces. I've got a little cog hanging here from a little miniature safety pin, and some paper flowers that I made. This is watercolor. I used watercolors to create that paper flower. Okay, I've got buttons, I've got lace, I've just got tons and tons of things. Here's a little key that dangles right there. These beautiful little lacy pieces. There is all kinds of lace, and you can see I've done stitching in here. There's a giant button here and another cameo. Look right here. Here's a little beautiful dangle. It's got a Swarovski crystal on it. Right there. Come on, let me see if you can see that. It's got a crystal right there, and it's got a circle of crystals. I hope you can see how pretty that is. And let's see, I've got some little milk caps in here, some pearls, buttons. Here's another one of my watercolor flowers. It's got little stamens down inside, and another cameo, just all kinds of goodies. Let me see if I can show you this in real close. It has got some of the prettiest stuff. And this one is a very warm color, although, like I said, the filming and the lighting in here makes everything look cool, but it's actually a very warm color. Okay, this is Snippet Strip number 3. Okay, get ready for number 4. Squeal! This is my favorite color. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, this Snippet Strip is 26, and it's about the same width. It's about 3 inches in most places. So let's start on this end. I've got one of my journal pens here. I've got a little dangle hanging on it. These diamond-shaped lace pieces I dyed myself to match this, to make the colors match. It's got some sari silk, some wooden veneers. Look at that little bird cage. Is that the cutest thing? I love those things. I think they're so precious. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to be there. Okay, let's move that one out. All kinds of fibers and laces and jewelry pieces, pearls, cameos. Here's a little dangle, and all these are removable if you wanted to take them off and put them on your journal. This one says, "Hello, beautiful," and it's just hanging there. I've got flower stamens coming out from that one. This is a butterfly made out of mulberry paper. Some Prima flowers that I put together, and these leaves are velvet. Oh gosh, they're so pretty. Love them. Let's see, we've got a little musical veneer here and a boho bead hanging down in here. Isn't that gorgeous? And I did some wire wrapping on that with the copper wire. Some more flowers, some more cameos, and then I've got this little silver miniature clothespin. Couldn't think of the name. Y'all know what that means. Clothespin. And it's holding a little vintage card. Another Prima flower. Just absolutely gorgeous. So guys, this is Snippet Strip number 4. Okay, now we're moving on to number 5. Number 5 is creams with a little bit of peach. And it's a very warm color again, although it doesn't quite look it on the film. This one is also 26 by 3-ish. It's kind of hard to say, you know, some of the pieces are wider and some are a little bit shorter. So anyway, I've got some, this is the paper flower that I made with metallic paints. I painted the paper first and then I die cut. So we've got pearls and lace. We've got tickets. This is a handmade flower that I did. This is the singeing method, where you kind of melt it over a candle flame. This is a watercolor paper flower. It'll come out real stiff once you've done that. And so we've got just different little embellishments, a beautiful little dangle right here with a little teeny tiny keys. That's so cute. This one says, "Keep this coupon." And I've got beads on my my little bulb pen up there. Beads are on it. Here's the laces, some peach right here. Some pearls, another singed flower that I did, and then I stitched these pearls into the center. All kinds of goodies. Here's another watercolor paper flower that I did, some vintage ephemera, and I hope you can see this. This is a little acrylic butterfly. I hope you can see that. Can you see him in there? Yeah, now you can see him. And he's just sitting in there. So this is another great addition to for your junk journaling, and this is Snippet Strip number 5. Okay, and last but certainly not least, this could easily be my favorite also. This one is 20 inches long, but it is extra wide. So we're looking at 4 to 5 inches in places. This is a strip. This strip is done in mauves. Now, I know that looks a little more lavender on the film, but it really is mauve. Here's a singed silk flower that I did, not silk, satin flower. And here I've got a little bulb pin, and I've got another bulb pin, and they have beads on them, and I just hung a chain in between those two little bulb pins. See that little chain there? And then we have a cameo. Oh, a hitchhiker. You don't belong here either. We have a cameo, some paper flowers. I've got all kinds of laces that I dyed. This one, and this entire background strip was dyed with mulberries, the actual berry. I used the berry dye. I mean, I made a dye out of squeezed berries. But it really is, it looks dark purple when you're doing it, but it comes out more of a mauve. This is a piece of jewelry. It's got this cute little cameo thing here, and I just put it on a pin and let it dangle. There's another one of my watercolor flowers. Let me lift that up so you can see it. And again, it's not so lavender. It is mauve. A jewelry piece. Here is another 2 little pins with a chain hanging there. See that little chain hanging? And all these laces that I dyed, another paper rose. Here's another watercolor flower. It turned out real pretty. It's got a little cameo down there, and just tons and tons of lace and all kinds of goodies in there. So guys, this is Snippet Strip number 6. Okay, so here we are. Here is number 1. This was the creams and browns and different. Oh, there you can almost see a better, the color a little better. And this is the one that is done in the purples. And like I said, this is a red purple, not a blue purple, even though that's kind of the way it looks in the video. That is not the right color. This one is number 3. Some beautiful colors and beautiful patterns in it. Number 4 was the turquoise. There's the turquoise. Number 5, this beautiful strip right here. And number 6 was the mauves, the pinks and the mauves. Okay, guys, these are on sale for $21 only. The boho beads and the bling and everything in here alone is worth that much. So $21 plus shipping. Just give me a message if you're interested. Thank you. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.